watching Good Day Saturday on Fox 4.
Sitting in the dental chair can be scary for adults and especially for kids who don't really know what to expect. Dr. Stephen Goldberg is here to tell us more about Dental Health Month for children and to kind of get that push to get them to see their dentist. Good morning. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
It's good to see you. First question we have for you: when should kids first start visiting the dentist?
Well, this is actually a very, very important question. Parents really need to know that a child's tooth comes in anywhere between the age of 6 months and a year. So really, by age 1, they really need to go see the dentist. It's very, very important, not only for learning how to take care of their teeth, but learning to see if there are any developmental problems that are going on within their mouth. It's very important to take a look at a dentist, to have them come into the office for that.
What is the youngest age, I guess, you've ever seen a child come in with some kind of issue? And what kind of issues do these youngsters have? Can they be prevented by going in earlier?
Yeah, that's very, very important. There are developmental problems that can happen with children, in other words, when their jaws are developing or the teeth are developing, and that can cause issues with their speech. And it's very important as a young child, when their teeth aren't coming in properly, they may not speak well. And that can be an issue when they get into the school years. So that's why it's so important to get to a dentist so those things can be taken care of well in advance before they become a real problem.
You know, adults sometimes are scared to see the dentist. Some children can be scared to see the dentist. What kind of things do you do to alleviate those fears, or what would you tell parents to do to make sure that they can even get into the office to see you?
That whole issue is extremely important. Fear in going to the dentist is so crucial. What happens is actually up to 40 or 50 million Americans are so afraid to go to the dentist, they just don't go. So there are a lot of things that we do as dentists nowadays to alleviate that fear. One of the things is this: the greatest fear when going to the dentist is the fear of pain.
Right.
But if you really think about it, the dentistry itself doesn't hurt, because once you're numb, you don't feel anything. But it's the act of getting you numb with an injection.
Okay.
That's the part of the appointment that really hurts. So I've been a dentist for 25 years. I'm down in Boca Raton, Florida. What I did is I invented this device. It's called DentalVibe. It's a vibrating device, a simple vibrating device. The dentist just holds it in the patient's mouth and then administers the injection.
Okay.
And all the patient can feel is the vibration. They can't feel the pain of the injection. So that really alleviates the child's fear. Another thing we have for children, which is terrific, these little toys. What they'll do is they'll pick out a toy from a treasure chest.
Right.
We place it on the back end here. Now this device becomes a toy. So if it's their first injection ever, this device becomes a toy. They place it in the mouth. They're looking at the toy. The doctor gives the injection. All they can feel is the vibration from the device, not the pain of the injection.
Right.
They see the toy. They get to keep his toy and go home with it.
Right.
So it's just a terrific win-win situation for everyone. They'll never have a fear of going to the dentist.
What kind of feedback have you gotten from the kids and their parents? Are they surprised by how well it
I'm
works?
so glad you asked. Phenomenal. What we normally do is we have parents go back into the operatory room with the child, and they observe these things. They look at these things. They look at the device. They see the toys. They get all excited. And then when it comes time to give them the injection, they're not worried about the shot. All they see is the toy. It makes them so happy.
So what would your advice be in terms of how often should youngsters go see the dentist?
You really need to go. The strict rule is twice a year.
Okay.
You can go more often if you like. Another very, very important point. Parents should really know this. Call ahead of time for the first appointment for your child. Call ahead and have the office send you the referral, all the types of forms that you have to fill out. It's really important. That way you can fill those forms out at home. When you arrive, you have time to spend quality time with your child rather than sitting there filling out forms.
Right. Pay attention
Key
to that.
point.
Excellent. Well, thanks for your time, Dr. Stephen Goldberg. Thanks for being with us this morning.
Sure. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. And we're going to be right back after this quick break.